Welcome to this video review. I'm going to show and talk about the Steiner SkyHawk 4.0 8x32 binoculars. These are compact binoculars made by Steiner, the German company, which is one of the biggest producer of binoculars in Germany and also in Europe. As you probably know, it's a really old company. Steiner has been around for more than 70 years. It was formed in 1947, and they have been producing binoculars since the start. They're really famous for their marine binoculars. They're also famous for their military binoculars. They're one of the biggest producers of military binoculars in the world. And in the last couple of decades, they also came into the bird watching and nature outdoor segment of the market. So they have divided their production in three parts: in marine, hunting, and this bird watching adventure outdoor segment. And each of the segments they divided in couple of different series or classes. So with this outdoor segment, they start with the Safari Ultra Sharp, and then they continue with SkyHawk 4.0, and then one series above it, it's Wildlife, and then the highest series is Wildlife XP. So they decided that in each class, let's go from 300 euros, 500 euros, 700 euros, and then almost 2,000 euros. They try to, I would say, to offer best possible package to the users which are different and which have different needs. Because let's be honest, someone who is really almost a professional bird watcher will go for 2,000 euros binoculars, because they use their binoculars every day in harsh conditions and so on, and they need the best possible resolution and color fidelity and so on. But let's say that you're in the market for 300 or 400 euros binoculars for outdoor, for bird watching and so on, because you do it only occasionally and you are not willing to spend more than that. Then SkyHawk is offering normally quite a few unique selling points which are worth considering. So if we start with the general physical properties, so the housing is made out of macrolon. This is the material which is used by Steiner in all their binoculars, and they really have a lot of experience with it. And first of all, it gives you possibility that even though these binoculars are made in Germany, that they are quite affordable, because the end user price is 389 euros, less than 400 euros. Second of all, they're really robust, because one of the core values of Steiner is that their build quality and robustness and longevity of the products is the most important thing for them. So this is what macrolon gives them. They're able to produce a robust and reliable binoculars for affordable amount of money. The binoculars are also filled with nitrogen, with this dual valve nitrogen system, which was patented by Steiner. So they're completely waterproof, and they work all the way from -20 to +70 degrees Celsius. So even if you take these binoculars, let's say, to Africa on a safari, they will still work even at the highest temperatures, because they are made and designed to work. They're quite a bit lighter compared to 8x42 binoculars. We also have a review of 8x42, and you can see I can hold them with one hand. They're so light. It's 580 grams. There are lighter binoculars also on the market, but still, for a compact binoculars, 580, it's quite a good result. The size on the other side is approximately 13 centimeters in height and 12 centimeters in width. They're not so much smaller to the 8x42 model, about 2 centimeters in both direction. They come with 10 years warranty. This is something I think is a really great feature on a less than 400 euros binoculars. 10 years is a long period. And Steiner is also very famous for their service. So even after 10 years, if something goes wrong, you're still able to send them back and they will repair them for you. If I go to the next segment, is the eyepieces. So they're winged eyepieces. That means that The lowest series of Steiner don't have these wings at the end, at the sides, and these wings, they help you to reduce glare and intrusion of light from the side, so you're able to get a better picture and to fully appreciate the optical quality or the optical performance. 2 positions only, up and down. This is something what I will come back at the end of this review when I do pluses and minuses of the binoculars. And the eye relief is 17 millimeters. So even if you're using the binoculars with glasses, you are able to use them nicely because the eye relief is long enough. The diopter setting is from -4 to +4 on the left side. I don't know if you're able to hear it, but there are small clicks inside, so you're able to really set the diopter setting really precise. Okay, now let's check the focusing system. So it's fast close focus system, like they call it at Steiner. And you see that there are markings for meters on top. They say that if you know the distance towards the object you're observing, you just set, let's say, to 10 meters, look through the binoculars and then do just small corrections. It will work well. So if we go from one extreme, let's say this is one extreme, from 2 meters all the way to infinity, approximately 1 turn. So it's really fast focus, and this is great for birding and for observation of birds which move really fast. In general, normally this is outdoor and birding. If you're a birding novice in bird watching, then these are, I would say, a good viable choice. Okay. Next segment are optical performance. So 8x32, 8 times magnification, which is, I would say, the best magnification option for majority of users, and 32 millimeter objective lens. This is a really good combination if you use the binoculars during daytime. You sacrifice some ease of use, but still with 8x32 you're not sacrificing much, and you're gaining smaller dimensions and smaller weight. Please check our buying guide for compact binoculars. We explain that in detail a little bit more there. 133 meters of field of view on 1000 meters. That's, I would say, average for 8x32. I would say it's better than with 8x42, which is logical. With a smaller objective lens, you're getting wider field of views on majority of binoculars. All the lenses are fully multi-coated, and normally Schmidt & Pehan roof prism design, so that the whole binoculars are really compact. There is no real tunnel effect, and also the eye box, it's more than decent for this price range. Together with the binoculars, you're also getting a really soft objective lens covers. You're getting a carrying strap with really interesting and easy system to, well, you understand how you just click it together. Even though the binoculars are, the carrying strap is really thin and not really made from neoprene. And you're getting a cleaning cloth, the manual with 10 years warranty, and a really nice carrying bag, above average for 390 euros. Okay, we came to the last part of the review, where I go through the positives and through the negatives, or through the sweet and sour of these binoculars, at least what is my opinion for them. So if I start with the positives, the build quality, the reliability, the warranty, and the service of Steiner. You're buying these binoculars for 10 years, 20 years, or even more. And this is something what majority of other manufacturers in this segment are, I would say, lacking behind. Because 10 years warranty is unusual for less than 400 euros, mostly just 2 years. The build quality, the materials used, and service also, it's not on the same level with majority of them. I also think that the design itself, it's quite modern and nice, and this system for attaching the carrying strap is definitely above average. And Steiner proved with their click lock system on even more expensive offerings than this, that they're really thinking about these small details that make the whole difference when you're using the binoculars. I also think that the lens covers, integrated lens covers, are way above average. Really nice and really clever. So even if you need to change one, you just push down here and you just, same way as click lock on other binoculars made by Steiner, you just remove and I apologize, and you can put new lens covers on. I also like the lens covers on the upper part, on the eyepieces. The carrying bag is also very nice for this price range. Okay, what could have been done better? I think that the field of view and the optical properties could have been polished a little bit, even more. But with binoculars below 1,000 euros, you're always faced with a choice where there will be some compromises. And Steiner, I think they decided a long time ago that with all their binoculars in general, they will offer best possible longevity of products, even if that means that they're sacrificing a little bit of, let's say, field of view or any other optical performance. Because all in all, those couple of meters of additional field of view you will notice, but believe me, in 10 years or 20 years of use, you will appreciate the build quality and the robustness of product much more than those couple of meters of field of view. So I understand their decision. I also think that the eyepieces could have been done better. With only 2 positions, we know that majority of people just use them out or in. But if they would have one intermediate position, they could have been done. They could have been even better than they are. All in all, a really good choice for someone who is looking at compact binoculars, which will serve them for really many years. So thank you for watching. Please check our other reviews. Check 8x42 review of these binoculars, because the size is not so different and you are gaining some brightness in the image and some ease of use. Also check other reviews on our YouTube channel. If you need additional information about this particular binoculars, check our webpage or send us an email. Thank you.